The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
Everyone's got to get the chants going. Who needs a map? We got maps up front. Going down Broadway.
I never forget.
There was ones that I didn't years with all the fraud in the banking and mortgage industries. The reason is because whistleblowers are being silenced. I was hired by SunTrust Bank for their first McKinsey client team, so I was able to see the entire organization from a very sophisticated level. 3 executive vice presidents of SunTrust were fired during a major Securities and Exchange Commission investigation. The EVP I reported directly to survived. But I was told that a colleague was pushed to suicide by all the problems, and I thought, well, gee, I wasn't going to snitch on him, but if somebody pushed me to suicide, I'd want people to speak up. So I went to the Securities and Exchange Commission about major accounting irregularities that weren't covered by the press. And shortly thereafter, a long stretch of thefts, threats, my telephone and email are being hacked. We've had continual vandalism that spanned several years. And that's why we don't hear from bank whistleblowers, because they're being silenced. What's happening to me is happening to other people. So I'm here today to try and raise awareness about what happens to bank whistleblowers. And hopefully other people will be able to speak out. And the fellow from UBS who recently spoke about all the harassment he has endured, the prototype is the same type thing. We both experience very similar whistleblower retaliation.
And you're Michelle Moore?
My name is Michelle Moore, and the details of the whistleblower situation are shown on reportingwrongdoing.com, complete with all the documents and PDFs of our
I came out
materials.
here from Oakland, California about 5 days ago. I've known about Occupy Wall Street now for several months. I've done a lot of organizing around it to try to get as many folks out here as possible. I think the general theme is our dissent with the political system and the financial system, and how it absolutely is just corrupt. How a corporation can have a larger voice in the American public is totally beyond me. And I think as far as solutions, we're here to discuss solutions and to come up with ways to move forward in this, because we're not here to shut down or dismantle, at least for the interim maybe, but I think what we need to do is rebuild and have solutions. I think that a good solution to our problem with corporate lobbying, which is obviously one of the main reasons that our laws are corrupt, is that if a corporation is treated as a human being, then they need to A, be held accountable for their crimes, and B, they need to, I think that we should all have a cap on how much that we can contribute to a corporation. Were each person in a corporation given $1 to voice their opinion on a campaign or a law, it would be a much more even playing field.
How long are you here?
I'll be here as long as I can be. Yeah.